All right, well, good morning, guys. Sunday morning, so no hat. I'll have the kids introduce themselves when we get back this evening. I think where we left off was the water filtration back in the 70s and 80s, but this little short video, I want to go over the Appalachian Trail 2019. Picked up a couple more people I'm going to be following. I'll mention their names a little bit later. Uh, so what our plans are is the kids. That's what this channel's about, getting kids interested in the outdoors. So we have some future uh, hikers, whether it be the PCT, the AT, or whatever. I mean, whichever trail they want to go on. We just want to get them outside and get them interested. For this year, though, I'm going to take the children down to trail days, and I know some of you will say, no, that's no place for the kids, but it is. That's the fun place. Trail days didn't exist in 1980. That didn't start till 1987. So I want to get them down there, let them see that they can have some fun, even though it's hard, and that's the plan for that. While we're down there, though, we're going to have a little craft project. We're going to get some of the guys that I'm following, if they're there, to sign. If they're not there, then maybe we can meet them up around the 830-mile mark at Rockfish Gap. Plan on doing a little trail magic. If you guys need anything or want to get in touch with me up close to Rockfish Gap, you can email me, and I'll put my email address below, and I'll give you my contact information. You can get in touch with me, and then that way, if you need a ride into Waynesboro to the buffet or whatever, I'll be more than happy to try and do that for you. So that's kind of what the plans are for the AT this year. We're going to try and take the kids from trail days on a little section out of there when trail days is over. Not too strenuous. I want to get them out there enough to where they're whining a little bit, but basically just get them on the trail. We try to take them in some sections up here in Virginia, get them interested in it. I mean, that's what got me hooked, was doing some section hikes back in the 70s. And as hard as it was back then, it's just as hard today. The only thing I can tell you guys is that for 2019, it's mental. Yes, there is some physical aspects to it, going up and down the hills. Downhill was worse for me. But just stay positive, take your time, and enjoy yourself. If I could do it over again, that's what I would do. I would take my time. I would see more, I would do more, and I would meet more people. There wasn't as many people on the trail in 1980 and in the 1970s. There just wasn't. We would go weeks at a time without seeing anybody. But for 2019, that's my plan. So if you're through hiking in 2019, please look for me at trail days, and at least send me an email so I can give you my contact information when you get up to Rockfish Gap in Virginia. That's the 830.6 mile marker, I believe. I'll double check that. But by all means, please, guys, get in touch with me. I'd love to meet you. I'd love to have you sign our little project that the children are helping me make. That's going to be hung up in the children's area so they can have something to look at. I'll show it to you when we're finished. But as soon as we get back from church, I'm going to introduce the children to you. I've got 6. Plus we are foster parents, and we have some foster children that can't be on camera, and I can't mention their names. And we're in the process of doing an adoption. So, I mean, this channel is about the children. So when you're out there on the trail, believe me, you're making a difference, because I'm letting the children watch these videos. And I've got one that's special needs. Her name is Allie. She's a hospice child. She's not expected to make it to adulthood, even though we don't tell her that. She don't know that, and we don't believe it. But I'll introduce you to her. She carries a backpack every day. That's her nutrition and food. But taking her on the trail is a day hike. I mean, she has to have the IV nutrition all the time. It has to be refrigerated. So she'll probably never do a through hike. So watching you guys is her way of hiking the Appalachian Trail. Remember that when you're on the trail in 2019. Please get in contact with me. Hit that like button, subscribe, ask any questions you'd like. I'll see you after church and let you meet the children.